Hi, my name is Kristen, and thanks so much for stopping by Your Will to Transform today. Today, I thought I'd talk a little bit about building resilience. And the literal definition of that resilience is to react from a strong place in any given situation and have the ability to bounce back to normal, to where you are centered. And one of the first ways that we can begin to build resilience is the nurturing of self love and positive self image and view of self. So try to find ways that you can do that and remind yourself you are strong. How do you want to show up in any given situation? Think about that, and that will help you show up in that way. How do you want to be? Also, we've talked a little bit about meditation along the way on Your Will to Transform. And meditation is an unbelievable way to strengthen that mental muscle to be with and to sit with any given situation, because it teaches us as thoughts come and go, we can allow ourselves to come back to the breath and be present. Also, remember, you can replace negative thoughts with positive ones. I'll give you an example. If you're driving along in the car, and a lot of us do think in the car, right, when we're in traffic or what have you, and you feel that negative thought pop into your head, use that as a reminder to replace that thought with something positive. For an example, I can't do this. I can't deal with this situation any longer. Replace that with something like this. I can and I will, and I'm going to step into action and get the support that I need. Also, accept that change is inevitable in life. Life is impermanent, and the situation that you're going through is as well. You will find ways to move through it with support, and those are the most important things as well. Always remember, when you need support, ask for it. Move toward your goals. Remember your goals at all times, right? Because sometimes we can really get derailed and use all of the different things that are going on in our lives really almost as an excuse not to achieve the things that we really want to in life. So always keep those long-term goals in mind. Also, remember, the story in your head can be really blown out of proportion, so keep it in a palatable context. Remind yourself of the facts of what you're actually going through and react from there. Take action. Get into action. Remember, we've talked about this before as well. Awareness plus action equals results. If we get into action, we can actually see things change. But if we collect that evidence that I've talked about a little bit earlier, you can also stay stuck in a situation that you want to move through. Look for opportunities of self-discovery and growth. This will really help build resilience. Try something new. Be with not being perfect at it or making mistakes or even failing at something. And keep on getting back on that horse and going back to whatever it is that your goals are and try again. That really helps us be resilient, and it also helps us see the results in life that we want. Keep things into perspective. Again, that story. When you start going off to the races, I'm using the analogy of horses a lot here, but when you see yourself going off to the races in your mind, remember, come back to the facts and come and operate from there. Remember the analogy of the rubber band with resilience. The rubber band can be stretched to its maximum, and then when you release it, it comes back to its normal shape. We can do that as well if we make the choices that we want to build resilience in our life. Remember, ego says, once everything falls into place, then I'll find peace. But spirit says,